Today, I will be collaborating with Nicholas Morain in an epic Lilo and Stitch video. Let's get to it. Today, we will be drawing Lilo and Stitch, but not in 2 styles, not 4 styles, but 8 different styles. Before we get started, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Nick. He recently got 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and his success is amazing, and he was one of the first artists that I looked up to when I was creating my channel, so a huge thank you to him. Now on to the cracked effect. For those of you who are not familiar with the cracked effect, the idea behind this is we want this to look like cracked stone. So what we do is we make it almost look like a stone figure, and then we add all these nice little cracks in between. We color it in very similar to a cartoon style, so we're going to use nice bold flat colors and use very little shading. This is only going to happen around where the cracks are, because when you look at something that is broken, it has lots of shading within the cracked areas. This is probably one of my favorite effects to do because it requires a little bit of artistic skill, but it's also a lot of fun to make something just look like a broken stone statue. I think this section came out phenomenal, but now let's go on to the pulled effect. Similarly to the cracked effect is another new effect, and we want it to look like really pulled and stretched skin. So what we're going to have to do is really elongate all of the features across the side. We're basically making it look like a sideways drip effect. And similarly to the cracked effect and the drip effect, we're going to keep the colors really bold, keep them really simple, keep the shading very minimal, because we want to bring out the fact that this looks like a pulled piece of skin and cloth. And when it's complete, you got this really cool stretch effect. And with the pulled effect complete, let's go on to the torn effect. Now, the torn effect is going to be very similar to the cracked and pulled almost combined. We want this to look like a torn piece of paper, or as if claws have scratched through the paper and we see the drawing underneath removed. But before I go into too much of the details of the drawing, I would like to say there is a tiny Easter egg in this video. You'll have to find it somewhere. Maybe it's at the beginning, maybe it's at the end, but you'll have to find it. Let's see if you can find it. Before we finish up this particular style, I do want to say once again to thank you to Nick. I am going to be passing off the next 4 pieces for him to complete, and he will be doing a giveaway on his channel of the final piece. So if you want to see that final piece and you want to see the whole thing and you want to get a chance to win it, well then better watch both videos. Now let's finish up with the realistic side. One of the biggest questions that people always ask me is how I do my realism. And well, realism isn't necessarily a how-to. There is no tutorial. It's a lot of time and learning, a lot of the basic skills, but more also studying as well. Luckily, I will be reviewing something that in the next couple of weeks that I think can really help you. So my goal is to go through this sketchbook journal that I'm going to be collaborating with another artist, and I think it can really help a lot of people who are the beginner/intermediate artists, really help them elevate their game. And so I'm going to be working through this, but I think it's going to be phenomenal and really resourceful for a lot of people. But here are some tips that can help you. If you are having problems with realism and you want to learn how to elevate textures, do work in midtones, dark tones, and light tones. So you want to get your 3 elements down whenever you're trying to shade anything. You have a light, you have a middle side, and you have a dark side. And this works especially with Stitch's fur. So you're going to see that I added a light blue layer, and now I'm going to go over with all these color pencils, and I'm going to basically add in some darks, and then balance some midtones, and then some light tones, and I keep doing this gentle push and pull back and forth, working gently in layers, and that's how you'll achieve all those nice blends, and that's how you get all those nice fur textures in. But the other important thing is to not rush. This takes time. This took me about 5 hours to complete in total. And if you like how this came out, let me know which side is your favorite. Do make sure to jump over to Nick's channel. Once again, thank you so much. I really appreciate this collaboration. It means the world to me. Did you like the torn? Did you like the pulled? Did you like the cracked? Or did you like the realistic? Can't wait to see what Nick pulls off. I'm totally excited. I hope you will love it too. Make sure to swing over to his channel and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.